Reverse Psychology 13 Lessons on How to Use Rejection to Your Favor. Marcus Aurelius Stoicism. Have you ever had a door close on you, only to realize it was the best thing that ever happened to you? Well, today we're going to explore the art of turning rejection into success, inspired by the ancient Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a world where every no doesn't knock you down but pushes you forward. Rejection, a word that often hurts, can become your ladder to greatness. It's not about fooling fate but understanding that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something better. So, do you feel left out, ignored, or not valued? It's time to change the story. In this video, we'll reveal 13 powerful lessons that teach you to use rejection to your advantage. We're not just talking ideas. These are practical, real-life strategies that you can use in your everyday life. Before we begin, let's make sure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. Hit that like button and ring the notification bell. It tells YouTube you're enjoying what we're sharing. Now, let's start this amazing journey together. Are you ready to turn your rejections into your biggest wins? 1. Ignore them. 2. When life gives you the cold treatment of not caring, don't back down. Rise above it. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't mean. It's a powerful way of showing your self-value. Think about this. Someone thinks you're not worth their attention. That's their problem, not yours. By not responding, you're saying, I am worth more. It's like holding a mirror to them, quietly showing their behavior and letting them know you're not bothered. Now, how do you do this without becoming bitter? Simple. Focus on your life, your dreams, your joy. Do things that make you happy, like reading, sports, learning something new, or just spending time with those who do appreciate you. This isn't about getting revenge on someone. It's about taking back your energy and using it where it counts. Sometimes it hurts when someone ignores us, but instead of staying in that pain, use it as a spark for growth. Build a wall of self-respect and let their not caring bounce off it. You're not just getting by their rejection. You're doing well despite it. This way of thinking doesn't just show emotional wisdom. It's a sign of your inner power. Remember, your value doesn't go down based on someone's failure to see your worth. Stay loyal to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their quietness. 2. Stay calm. Rejection can hurt, making you want to lash out, to let your emotions take over. But there's a secret tool from the Stoic way of thinking: calmness. When someone pushes you away, it's easy to feel angry or sad. Stoicism, a way of living that was popular in ancient Greece, offers a different way. It tells us to have a calm, thoughtful response. This doesn't mean hiding your feelings. It means not letting them rule you. When you're ignored, instead of getting mad or looking for attention, take a break. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Many times, it's not the rejection itself, but our own doubts that make us feel bad. Here's where we need to be smart. You're being ignored. Breathe. Think about why this moment doesn't define you. It's just that. A moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we do and how we react, not on what others do. So be nice, be polite. If you want to reach out, do it with real care, not with hope. This way of thinking isn't about being weak. It's about being in charge of your emotions. It's knowing that your self-worth doesn't depend on others' opinions. Your power is in how you react, not in how others treat you. That changes everything. Having this mindset isn't easy, but it's amazing. When you stay calm when facing rejection, you're not just dealing with a hard situation. You're growing. You're learning that your inner peace doesn't need external approval. It's a journey towards self-confidence where you learn to value yourself on your own. By doing this, you show real courage and toughness. And guess what? That's very attractive. People like those who are confident, those who don't fall apart at the first sign of rejection. So by staying calm, you're not just surviving, you're succeeding. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and use it as a chance for personal growth. That's the Stoic way. 3. Let them go. When you face rejection, learning to let go becomes a powerful skill in your toolbox. This doesn't mean erasing or pretending the rejection didn't hurt. It means using that experience to change yourself for the better. Start by accepting the rejection. Feel how it affects you, but don't let it hold your thoughts. Like a good sailor in a storm, use the waves to move you forward, not to sink your ship. Changing rejection requires a change in how you see things. Imagine rejection not as a stop sign, but as a sign that shows you new ways and opportunities. Try things that make you happy and open your mind. Read a book that makes you think differently. Do a sport that pushes your limits, or help out in a project that gives you a new outlook. These are not just ways to pass time. They are ways to learn more about yourself and grow. Every new thing you do shapes a part of you, making you stronger, more flexible. Also, build a group of positive people. Be with people who make you feel good and motivate you. With them, share your dreams and listen to theirs. Such conversations create a place where you can grow together. Remember, rejection is not a sign of your value. It's a chance to find and change yourself. As you go on this journey, you'll see that what once felt like a bad rejection was, in fact, a push towards a better way. 4. Show your worth. Rejection hurts, but it's also a test of how tough you are. Instead of giving up under its pressure, see it as a chance to show your courage. Next time you're ignored in a meeting or skipped for a promotion, calm down. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself or angry, use that energy to do something positive. Work on a project that shows your skills or offer to start a new thing. Your worth isn't lessened by others' mistakes. It's a chance to shine more, not bothered by the darkness of rejection. Remember that old saying, when one door closes, another opens. That's not just talk. It's a plan for action. Rejection isn't a sign of your value. It's a sign of where you're needed more. If you're left out of a role, maybe it's the universe pushing you towards something that fits better with your gifts and passions. Use this as a spark to rethink and change. What are your main strengths? How can you change to use them better? It's about making your success story one where every problem is a chance for a comeback. This isn't about faking the smile over sadness. It's about feeling all the emotions and then moving on with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. When you face rejection, be kind to yourself and others. Maybe that colleague who left you out is dealing with their own doubts. Show understanding, not as a weakness, but as a sign of your strength. Learn from these experiences, think about them, grow, and then, like a phoenix, rise from the ashes of rejection, stronger and smarter than before. Rejection, therefore, isn't the end of your story. It's a twist in the story, pushing you towards becoming the most real, tough version of yourself. Face it head-on with the wisdom of the old and the energy of the young, and see how it changes from your biggest fear to your best friend in personal growth and success. 5. Stop talking to them. Stop talking to them is more than just being quiet. It's a smart way to deal with rejection. Picture this. Someone has ignored you or said no to you. You might feel like fixing it, like reaching out, like closing that gap. But here's where you change the game. Choose silence. It's not about playing tricks. It's about getting your power back. When you decide not to respond, not to send messages or calls, you're stepping back. This break is not only for them. It's for you to adjust, to remember your value is not based on someone's opinion. Let's go deeper. This silence is not lazy. It's active and planned. You're not just sitting. You're thinking and growing. It's a time to focus on your goals, your passions, your life. Think of it as a restart button, giving you clearness and strength. This time of no contact is not mean or rude. It's a limit you set for your mental peace. It's saying, I respect myself too much to run after or beg. This attitude is not just stoic, it's powerful. It shows how much you value and trust yourself. Finally, think of the silent message you're sending. In a world where quick replies are expected, your silence can be interesting, even appealing. It shows you're not easily upset, that you have a life full of things and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them feel sorry or come back to you. It's about showing you're strong, balanced, and not easily influenced by outside approval. This way doesn't promise a change in their behavior, but it makes sure a change in yours, making you stronger, more balanced, and ready to face whatever happens next with calmness and confidence. 6. Show them they are wrong. The skill of using rejection is not just about showing others they are wrong, but showing yourself what you can really do. It's about changing no into your energy for growth. Imagine someone doesn't believe in your skills or abilities in something. Here's your opportunity to improve that skill, not for their liking, but to go beyond your own boundaries. Go deep into learning, practice without stopping, and show up with a level of skill that even you didn't think you had. This is not about a big show to the doubters. It's about quietly making a strong base of skill and confidence. Now think of the effect of your actions instead of words. You don't have to tell your plans or progress. Let your outcomes speak. If you're seen as not creative, start a project that shows your creativity. If called as not committed, let your regular actions be your answer. This quiet change of self-improvement is not a fight against others' views, but a mission for personal greatness. And when you change, the world's story about you changes too. The real meaning of showing them they are wrong is not in changing their thoughts, but in changing your own self-picture. Your journey of self-improvement will not only amaze others, but also change your knowledge of your abilities. This is not just about showing them they are wrong. It's about changing what right means to you. And in this journey, the biggest win is the understanding that the only approval that really matters is the one you give yourself. 7. Enjoy yourself. Life's real meaning shines more when we go outside our comfort areas. Finding joy is not just about having fun. It's a smart way to be strong. When faced with rejection, the usual reaction is to pull back, to feel bad about the experience. But here's a change. Go against that feeling by looking for joy on purpose. This is not about forgetting your feelings. It's about giving them a new place to play. Whether it's trying a new hobby or doing an old passion again, the thing itself becomes a way of saying no to the weight of rejection. Humans are social beings, and there's a lot of power in doing things together. In your way to use rejection, remember the worth of your people. Ask friends for a walk, join a group art project, or just have a meal together. These times of connection do more than just make you happy. They show you your place in the web of human relationships. Each smile shared, each story told is a gentle reminder that you are more than the total of your problems. You're part of a bigger story, one that lives on connection and shared strength. Here's where the real magic happens. Go into the unknown. Rejection can feel like a locked door, but in reality, it opens many more. Try a food you've never eaten, go to a place you've never seen, or join a workshop on a topic new to you. These things are not just ways to pass time. They're chances for growth. Each new thing adds more to your personality, making you more flexible, more kind, and more ready to handle life's surprises. Remember, the aim isn't to forget the rejection, but to grow from it, changing every no into a step towards a richer, more colorful life. 8. Improve your social life. What if you are in a place where no one pays attention to you? You feel like you don't matter, but this is your chance to grow. Stoicism is a way of thinking that helps us use rejection as a way to become better. Don't look for others to approve of you. Work on yourself and help others. This is not about being more popular. It's about being more fulfilled. Doing things like staying fit, having hobbies, or doing well at work are not just chores. They are your ways to make yourself stronger and happier. Share your story with others, not to impress them, but to connect with them. When you talk about what you like or what you have done, use it as a way to find people who understand you. This is not a trick to get more fans, but an honest effort to find friends. By joining groups or meeting new people, you're not just making your resume look better, you're making your life richer. This way of thinking comes from Stoicism, a type of philosophy that says we should grow ourselves and help others. When you improve your social life, your goal is important. It's not about being famous. It's about being a better person. Everything you do should make you and others better. This change of view is very important. It's not about how others see you. It's about how you see yourself and how you help others. This Stoic way of thinking is a strong tool to deal with the modern world, changing rejection into a positive change. 9. Pretend they are not there. Sometimes the best way to answer is to say nothing. It's not about being mean or cold. It's about taking care of your own peace. If someone decides to ignore you, let them. Don't use your energy to try to get their attention or talk to them. Instead, look for someone else to talk to in a social place like a party. This could mean finding someone who likes your company. Have a chat with them. It's about knowing that your value is not based on someone else's approval. In the times when you have to talk to this person, be professional. Keep the talks short, clear, and without personal details. This is not about making them feel bad. It's about making yourself feel good. By keeping it only about work, you're not making room for unnecessary problems. It's a way of saying, I'm here for what matters, not for the games. This way of doing things helps you stay on track with what matters, keeping you calm and strong despite indifference. In the end, if the ignoring goes on, use the power of leaving. This is not losing. It's a smart move. It's about knowing that your energy is better used somewhere else, in relationships and things that make you happy and better. By choosing not to fight a one-sided battle, you're not just leaving a person. You're going towards better chances, healthier connections, and a more peaceful mind. Your answer to indifference is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of your strength and self-respect. 10. Stay quiet. Being quiet when someone ignores you is not about winning. It's about keeping your respect. Stoicism is a way of thinking that tells us to use quietness, not as a way to make someone angry or trick them, but as a way to think about ourselves and control our emotions. When someone overlooks you and you stay quiet, let that quietness be a time to look inside yourself. It's a time to know your feelings, to sort out your thoughts, and to see clearly. This is not about making the other person feel bad. It's about keeping your inner peace. In this quietness, there's a big chance to grow yourself. It's not about closing yourself off. It's about opening yourself up. Stoicism tells us to use these times to think about our good qualities, our values, and how we want to act in the world. It's a chance to ask ourselves, why does this hurt me? What can I get from this? How can I improve? This kind of quietness is helpful, not harmful. It's a time to make your character stronger and make your actions match your beliefs. So if you choose to stay quiet, let it be a choice you make with care and wisdom. It's a choice to not do things that are below you, like tricking, getting back at, or being mean. Instead, it's following Stoicism's way of being calm and in control. By choosing not to answer, you're not just ignoring someone else. You're listening to yourself carefully. It's a way of keeping your cool, focusing on your own path, and being the Stoic example of peace in hard times. 11. Don't beg for attention. Don't seek approval when someone doesn't care about you. The Stoic way is not to beg for their attention. It's a reminder to value yourself and your independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a sign for you to try harder to get their notice. Instead, it's a chance to look inside and confirm your own worth. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem shouldn't depend on what others think of us. It's about being confident in yourself, knowing that your worth is not up for debate. Do what you love and enjoy with a heart full of self-reliance. It's not about impressing others to make them see what they're missing. It's about seeing for yourself what you have to offer. Do things that make you happy, connect with people who value you, and create a life that makes you proud. This is not a passive act. It's a lively, active celebration of your own life. It's about being so focused on your own growth and happiness that the need for others' approval starts to disappear into nothing. So instead of running after temporary attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that you're happy with, no matter what others think of it. Let your confidence and self-respect be a result of your personal growth and achievements, not a show put on for a crowd. This Stoic approach is not just about coping with rejection. It's about rising above it by focusing on what really matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment. You turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your will and deepen your understanding of self-worth. 12. Be nice, but emotionally strong. Even when someone doesn't care about you, choose to be nice, but keep your emotional world safe. This isn't about being mean. It's about protecting your inner calm. When someone ignores you, it's normal to feel sad or angry, but Stoicism teaches us to face such moments not with emotional chaos, but with a calm heart. Give a smile, a friendly hello, or a simple wish for a good day, but do so without expecting anything in return. Your kindness is a present, not a trade. Keeping emotional distance is not about making barriers. It's about making boundaries. It's knowing that while you can control what you do, you can't control how others react. This distance is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength and self-love. It's a deliberate choice to not let someone else's actions affect your emotional state. By being nice but distant, you're saying, I choose not to let your indifference disturb my harmony. This approach doesn't just shield you, it boosts you. And this way of kindness mixed with emotional detachment is a powerful example of Stoic wisdom. It's a balance that lets you interact with grace but stand strong in your own emotional honesty. It's a show of respect for yourself and for others and a proof of your maturity and understanding. This way, you go through life's rejections not with bitterness or pain, but with a steady sense of inner peace and dignity. 13. Don't show your struggle. When someone doesn't care about you, the urge to show your struggles can be very strong. But Stoicism teaches us the skill of keeping our calm. It's not about acting like everything is okay. It's about inner strength. Showing that you're not bothered isn't a fake act. It's a sign of real inner stability. Keep living your life with the same energy and willpower as before. It's not a show for others, but a proof of your own strength. This approach isn't about ignoring your feelings. Accept them, but don't let them control you. Let calmness and self-confidence be your leaders. It's about controlling what you can, your actions, your responses, your attitude. By living your life with confidence, you're not just showing others your strength, you're telling yourself about it. It's a quiet but powerful way of saying that your sense of self-worth doesn't depend on others' opinions or actions. In short, by not showing your struggle, you're following the Stoic way of emotional strength. This isn't about hiding your emotions. It's about handling them in a way that keeps your dignity and self-love. It's a show of wisdom and honesty, showing that you are based on your own character and not moved by outside situations. Your response to rejection is not just for the world to see. It's a mirror showing your own courage and stability. We've traveled together through the ups and downs of reverse psychology, finding out 13 powerful lessons on changing rejection into a tool for your success. Remember, each no you face is a step to strength, a lesson in Stoicism teaching us to use our inner power. Now, I dare you to use these ideas in your daily life. See rejection not as a problem, but as a chance for growth and self-learning. I'm excited to hear your stories of success, so hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Share your journey, your wins, and even your challenges. If you don't know what to say, just type "strength in adversity" to show you've made it through. Our session, your interaction, feeds this community, leading us towards wisdom, understanding, and most of all, the skill of turning every challenge into a chance. Here's to learning the skill of Stoic strength together. Stay Stoic.